powerful like a Ford Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Now, WTVM News Leader 9 Sports Overtime. Sponsored by Kinetic Credit Union. The energy for your dreams. Taylor Funeral Home. A living service for the living. Rivertown GMC. Get more with Group 1 GMC Rivertown. Columbus Pediatric. Promote wellness one child at a time. Wendy's. Home of the $5 Biggie Bag. Now, here's Tony Reese and Drew Pavan.
The clock has reached zero and we're heading into sports overtime. And we've got some great games across East Alabama and West Georgia. I'm Tony Reese.
And I'm Drew Pavan. It's that time of the week to show the folks at home some of the top high school football highlights in and around the valley. We start you with our game of the week, Russell County versus Eufaula.
Game of the week, sponsored by Taylor Funeral Home.
Battle of 431 this week. Russell County traveling over to take on Eufaula. The direct snap here goes to Jalen Wright, who is going to take that right into the end zone for the game's first score. Touchdown, Tigers. Love the move. Meanwhile, Russell County comes right back with other way with quarterback Bryson Riggins. We know that guy who runs that one into the end zone. Back and forth they go. Then here comes the rain. Here come the Warriors yet again. Riggins finding his big receiver, Quentin Lewis, in the end zone. And how about one more for you? This 15-yard dive, this time to Burnett, makes it 21-7, Russell County. And they would not look back. They win this one big, 35-14. Here's Russell County head coach, Dylan Briggs.
No, the rain caused a little bit of adversity, and anytime you come over here and you're playing Eufaula at their stadium, you know it's going to be a difficult day. You don't walk out of this stadium with an easy win. I love the way the guys fought. I love the way they came together as a team. It reminds me just how lucky I am just to be a part of this family, and I just tell you, it's a great feeling. They're a great group of kids.
Well, congratulations to Coach Griggs and the Warriors. First win in 20 matchups versus Eufaula. Well, hey, let's go up to the Peach State. LaGrange hosting Sandy Creek. We picked this up in the second quarter. It's going to be Dylan Barber who rolls out, passes it, and it's picked off by Nathan Holston, who takes this one deep into Granger territory, sets it up, but Caleb Hill takes the snap, completes the short pass to Sheldon Bliss. Zachary Huzzy steps up and makes the big tackle for the Grangers, but it's enough for a Patriot first down. Amari Latimer gets the handoff and jumps by a defender on his way to the end zone. Your final tonight, Sandy Creek, 23-7 over LaGrange.
Tough one there. Meanwhile, the Panthers of Smith Station hosting the Rams of Valley. What could go wrong in this game, right? Second half, Rams quarterback Caden Foreman pass gets deflected high in the air, but Aiden Johnson of Valley comes down with a great grab, setting up this quick tempo throw from Foreman to Kason Varner in the back of the end zone to make it 16-7 Valley. I'm not liking this, but don't count out my guys in Trayvon King. He breaks almost 8 tackles and rumbles, fumbles, stumbles.
He's not done, Tony. He's not done.
That guy is
Look at him go.
Look at him go all the way for 6 to make it a 2-score ball game, but it was all Valley all the time in the second half. The Rams rolled 37-14.
Hey, Brookstone Cougs hosting Mount Vernon tonight. If you enjoy defense, you'll enjoy these highlights, especially Mount Vernon side. Broughton Branch of Brookstone rolls out. And the ball's going to be picked off by the Mustangs. Stalls the Cougs drive. But next drive, check out this improv from Broughton Branch. I want to.
It was nice.
Watch him drop the ball here. Slips out. This is a rainy night. DK told us that. Well, watch him deliver that pass to J.J. Jones for the big game. That drive would stall on a blocked extra field goal. But next drive, it wasn't Branch's first half. Another pass is picked off by the Mustangs. Tony, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Brookstone on top 28-13 over Mount Vernon.
That's what we love to see.
And don't go anywhere. We have got so much more on the way.
Drew, you said it. We got Carver hosting Harris County next on Sports Overtime. Back for even more Sports OT action.
Opening with the reigning 2A state champion Carver Tigers playing host to Harris County, a game last year where Carver lost by 1 point, spoiling their undefeated season. Now to a battle of the Tigers, Harris County, Carver. Opening quarter handoff to Kelston. Popcorn Tarver, and watch him pop, finds the gap, escapes through, and off to the races. Third offensive play for Carver ends in 6. Home team with the ball again. Sebastian Hurd, the freshman lefty, finds TJ Woodson.
Let's go.
And he eyes the right side. Speed kills Tony. Carver goes up 14-zip. Long night for Harris County. Carver's Kobe Castleton walks this one in untouched, and the Tigers in black jerseys win it 63-0. That's the right score.
That's a ball game, man. Them jerseys are nice. Next up, we head over to Glenwood, where the Gators will take on the Elba Tigers. Now, I'm going in a minute. Gators up big out of half, 35-0. Quarterback Jalen Stanley hands it off to Josiah Clark, who fights his way into the end zone. Give him 6 more. Meanwhile, game already out of hand, but check this out. Casey Law. This man barrels. This man smacks his way
Love that block. 75 just laying out.
Fighting his way down to the end zone. Now, they wouldn't score. I agree. It was so nice, man. They didn't score on offense, but they come back on defense. Watch this. The fumble. Ball on the ground. Jake Jones on the recovery. Nailed. Jackpot. Yes, sir. Glenwood dominates this one. That final 49-6.
Hey, Lynette taking on Beulah. Panthers going to strike first here. It's Fred Broughton. He's going to eventually hand it off to the Darius Morgan, who punches it up the middle, 7-0. Following the PAT, Beulah soon responds. It's going to be Hunter Duval. Hands it off to Damani Lindsay, who fights his way to the end zone. Tie ball game. Lynette's going to capitalize on a Beulah interception. It's going to be Treston Rayford comes up big and runs it in. Big time lead at the half, 24-7. Ultimately, it would be Panthers on top all the time, 37-7. They get the W.
Big time there. Over to Connect for the Battle of the Devils. Randolph Clay and Columbus. Now we find a little swag surf going down. You already know what it is. Fourth quarter of action. Columbus up 17-14. Smith with a comfortable pocket pass. Lets it fly. And an insane catch from Will Seals. What an athlete. Let's talk about it. But unable to convert on 4th down. Blue Devils have to punt. But here's something you don't see every day. This ball lands perfectly. And Joel Forjor is there at the 1.
Special teams, special players.
Let's talk about it. Last chance for the Red Devils. The ball drops. Columbus hangs on to win it 17-14. Shout out to the Blue Devils.
2-0, Tony. 2-0.
Big time. Coming up, Calvary Christian returns home for their first home game of the year.
Those highlights and much, much more next. Well, guess what? We are not done yet. The sports overtime train continues to chug on.
Man, we talk about it. That's right, Drew. So much action left in store for y'all tonight, so let's get into it. Calvary Christian taking on Mount Versailles. The Cavaliers punting up 14-7 in the second quarter. Sky-high kick. Returner muffs it, but picks it back up, making a couple good moves. Heads upfield and makes something out of nothing here.
Beautiful.
Gotta love those type of guys.
He's still going, Tony.
Come on, man.
He's still going.
Wow.
Finally taken out.
That guy. 25. Shout out to Calvary, man. Knights in good field position here. Hand off to Nate Stokes, but the fumble. And
ball on the ground.
Give it back to the Cavs, but it didn't matter. Calvary with a big second half win. It's 34-14 the final tonight.
How about the Calvary Christian Knights? But hey, Lafayette Christian hosting Community Christian Knights punting in the first quarter. It's going to be a little wild. A lot of special teams plays tonight. Eli Carroll jumps up to get the block and then picks this one up. Just dive on the ball. That's 6.
Touchdown.
Easy touchdown. Knights back on offense. Frederico Jones' pass goes through the hands of his receiver, picked off by Jonathan Ross. Cougars back with the ball. Quarterback Logan Childry sells the pump, dodges a defender on the pass, left side. Great catch. Landon Childry gets the score. Cougs roll big, 61-20.
Shout out to the Cougs. Meanwhile, Anderson and Beauregard now. Anderson, Signal College, Morris Young finding his wideout, Ja'Cory Carr, and Carr spinning his way for an Anderson touchdown. Man, that boy was out of there. On the next offensive drive for the Bulldogs, running back Jabari Williams this time around using that BC vision and finding a
Look at the jump cut.
That's what you practice for that another Anderson Bulldog touchdown. Now, I hate to pull it in the BC. Wish it was more Beauregard here, but hey, we take what we can get. Meanwhile, we got to talk about Beauregard gunslinger Dominique called that man Nico Key getting into a rhythm here. Pump fakes, finds DJ Hyde for a Hornets touchdown. The final score for Beauregard, 28-15, as Anderson heads back with a win.
That's right. Sumter County's rolling through these past 3 weeks. They're a threat in 2A. Friday night feeling more like a scrimmage game against Pike County.
Okay.
This first quarter, it's going to be Aiden Robinson decided to put on a show tonight in front of the home. Hauls this one inside. How did he catch that? How did he catch that? Inside the 5, next play, back to the 10. AJ Curse, this kid's a stud.
Caught that kid last year, man.
Making it look too easy. On the board first. Panthers driving again. Ishmael Jones throwing up to the freshman again. Absolute ridiculous catch. That's 2, Tony. That's 2.
My guy.
That's concentration. Look, we'll see him on Saturday. It's given 4 years. Suffolk County wins big, 44-0.
That's how you get it done. Thursday night game in Birmingham, we go Auburn versus Vestavia Hills in a 7A non-region battle. Now, we talk about this matchup. First quarter, Rebels QB Charles Tapp to Grayson Harper. First down in the red zone. Then Vestavia Hills would punch it in, and Noah Boylan scoring. VH up 7-0. Uncharted territory for the Auburn Tigers. Meanwhile, second quarter, we're going to find here with the push-ups in. These guys come out with a jet sweep, man. Come on now. Grayson Harper scoring. The stadium jumps up 13-0 final score. It was a tough Thursday night for the Auburn High Tigers. They fall 42-14.
That's an upset. We got to keep an eye on that, because how about a look at last night's Sterling State Line showdown featuring another 7A team, Opelika and Callaway. Those highlights next.
And we got our sports overtime play of the week choices coming up. You aren't going to want to stick around, because we have got a top-notch slate. All
Make sure you stick around.
Coming up next. Second one.
We don't have time to show you those State Line Showdown highlights. Unfortunately, we check our website for that full game replay. But before we get out, let's take a look at our Play of the Week options.
Play of the Week, sponsored by Rivertown GMC.
Call it option 1. Can't stop, won't stop. It's Smith Station's Trayvon Key with this crazy run, breaking tackle after tackle. Big time run from the Panther running back.
Absolutely. Option 2, one-handed magic. Sumter County's Aiden Robinson making this look absolutely ridiculous. We remember that play. Sumter County got a big win over that.
Big time there. And our final choice, lob it up. Callaway's Caden James making this big time grab in last night's State Line Showdown in overtime. Unfortunately, Cavs fell just short, 36-35. And here's how you can get involved. Head on over to WTVM.com. Click on the Sports Overtime tab. Cast your vote for best play. I'll announce that winner next Thursday.
Well, that's going to do it for Sports Overtime. We had a blast.
See you next week. Next week, y'all.